welcome to Keep Calm and Homeschool On. My name is Ashley, and I just want to thank you very much for joining me today for this video. I'm going to be discussing a few finished objects and some whips and some, I think that's it. I don't know, we'll see. Who knows, you know? Who knows what we'll talk about. Okay, so first things first, in my last video I talked about a headband that I had made. I couldn't think of the color. I put it in the description of my last video, but it is Premier Spun Colors in the color Twilight. And this is the headband. I just wear it as a scrunchy type thing right now, but it's just double crochet. Anyway, I got one, excuse me. I got one cake from Premier, and in that cake, I also made a shawl out of it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love this yarn. It was a dream to work with, and it's beautiful. Okay. You can see that. Those pretty colors. So anyway, so it's just a good size shawl. And then I have my headband to match, so accessories. Alright. Okay, so that's one finished object. Like I said, this yarn, if you guys get a chance, I haven't had a different color. The Twilight is the only one that I've tried so far, but the yarn is fantastic. Premier Spun Colors. Good stuff. Okay, let's see. My next finished object is this giant guy. This is one of my very favorite things that I've made. The Hobby Lobby fall sale, I got, let's see, what is it? I think 3 skeins of the stretch taffy. Yes, stretch taffy yarn. The really jumbo thick yarn. So I got 3 of those. And then also in my last video I talked about how we had a Walmart that closed down close to us. They had a 50% off sale, and I think I put that in the last video, maybe not. Anyway, they had a 50% off sale. Everything in the store was 50% off, and so I got some yarn, and so I got some of the mainstays, the thick yarn, and so I added it all together for a ginormous shawl. And it's so heavy, it's amazing. It just feels, I've taken it to the doctor and just laid it on me. It just feels like this amazing blanket. But I made it, oh, sorry, I made it whenever we're out at the fire pit or, you know, setting around. But I love it. And I would like to get like another, maybe 2 more balls of this, the mainstay. Like I said, I got these for hardly anything, but I would like to get a couple in maybe black to finish it out, just to give it an extra little pop of color to kind of finish it. But right now, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of like the Chronicles of Narnia, the witch, the big coat that she wears. Like this part, I realize it's the one guy's fur anyway, but it just reminds me of that. It's just this big, luscious thing. It's so warm. But, like I said, I got, excuse me, I got these 3 balls at the Hobby Lobby sale. They were like $2.49 a piece. And I got these, this is 4, 2 gray, 2 white. I got them for half off. So I think it was, I think I'm like maybe $25 into this beauty right here, and it should have at least been $70, so it's a good deal. I'll be honest, I think maybe 1 or 2 skeins of my yarn I paid full price for. Almost all of them are clearance or marked down or had a coupon, or I just because. Okay, so also in my previous excuse me, in my previous video, I discussed, I kept calling it a weather blanket. It's not. I mean, I guess it has to do with the weather, but that's not what it's called. It's a temperature blanket. I'm sure some of you probably have heard of that. So like I said, you do a different color of yarn. Excuse me, my notes. You do a different color of yarn within a 4-degree variance for the temperature of each day. So say it's 71 to 75, then according to my chart, which you can make your own chart, but according to mine, then I would use red heart and bright yellow. So this is just kind of what it looks like. And almost all of the yarns in mine are either the red heart Super Savers or I love this yarn, except for whenever I do the color Rain. It's a Mary Maxim. I talked about it in my last video. And then whenever I do birthdays, I use this Mary Maxim Starlight Sparkle, and it's in the color black. And this one, just like the Red Heart Super Savers and I Love This Yarn, are all a medium 4-weight. This ball, I think I just bought it by itself. I was going to say that it came in a mystery box from Mary Maxim, but I'm pretty sure I just bought this one because it was just pretty and blingy and I liked it. I think it was on sale, obviously, but the other blue I did get in a mystery box. I got 4 skeins of it whenever I got it. Trying to find the yardage. There it is. It's 196 yards. I don't know if you can see that. So, anyway. Okay, so I discussed last time how I did put this for the birthdays, but I don't feel like I did a good job explaining it. So whenever I found out, I learned about the temperature blankets, I saw it on Pinterest like the 1st of October. So I just made one. I'm going to make it from October of this year, October 2020, until December 31st, 2020, and then I'm going to start a new one for 2021. So I was kind of playing with it, just kind of seeing what stitch I would like to do. This one is all double crochets. The one that I talked about, that's my husband's. I forgot to mention this. The one that's my husband's is the 1980 version. The first 2 months of it are double crochet, and then I realized how ginormous it's going to be, and so I started doing half doubles. So lesson learned. Half doubles or singles are probably better. This one I did doubles just because it's just going to be 3 months, and so I figured just it'd kind of be a cool little throw for the couch. It doesn't have to be that big. So, so this is what I wanted to show you. So this is for October, November, and then I still have a little bit of November and December to do. Today is my birthday, December 10th, 2020, so I have a bit to work on. But anyway, okay, so when I was talking about how I did this for the birthdays, okay, I do part of the blanket, like this is my son's birthday. Stand up. I'm short. Okay, so this is my son's birthday right here, this orange strand, and then it goes to where this black is, which is the Mary Maxim. You can kind of see it blinging. So the Mary Maxim's right here in the middle, and then it ends out in the orange, which I'm not sure what the temperature is. I can look that up in just a second. But so that's what it looks like. And so that way it's just a little mark to be able to know when birthdays are. So because I'm only doing it from October until October 1st until December 31st, it'll be mine or my son's and mine's birthday, and that's it. So next year it'll be everybody's birthday. So just for fun fact, in case anyone was curious, on his birthday it was between 81 and 85 degrees. So it's just kind of a cool little thing to do and to look back, and it's wild to see how the weather, it just like how it changes like it does, and how It'll be just drastic between colors. So it's been a lot of fun to make. So this is the one that I started, and then I started my husband's, which is over there. But anyway, when I started his, which I talked about in the last video, and it's just the 1980. He was born in 1980. It's his 40th Christmas, so for that, I was making him a weather blanket from the town that he was born in. So, excuse me, I apologize for clearing my throat all the time. So anyway, that's what I was trying to explain in the weather blanket, although it didn't really come across very well. I didn't think. Anyway, maybe it did, I don't know. So I kind of tried to do a new setup a little bit. Take you on a little ride here. So anyway, just kind of a little fun thing to check out. I wanted to show you another blanket. I guess pretty much it's what, 2 FOs and a whip is what I've shown you so far. I had another blanket I wanted to show, but I'm already at 11 minutes and 30 seconds. And I got cut off the one time because I'm using my phone, so trying to be aware of how much time I'm spending. Okay, so anyway, also I make stitch markers. I mentioned that before. The blanket I was wanting to show has a really cool one on it. That's part of the reason that I wanted to show it too. But this is another one that I made. I just thought I'd show it because I mentioned the one time about stitch markers. It says, "Stay curious." If you can see it. Anyways, it's just a little clip-on stitch marker. I'm working on an Etsy shop. It's called Keep Calm Yarn Over. So I'll be adding some things to my Etsy shop. I'll be adding stitch markers and just some like hats and maybe some afghans. I'm not really sure. I mentioned in a previous video I like to make jewelry and things, and I also make dreadlock extensions and different like decorations and things for dreadlocks. I'll make a different video about that because that's not really crochet related, but I mean it is. I use a crochet hook on it. I suppose it's related. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. So like I said, I wanted to add a few things to the Etsy shop, so that's one of the things I want to add, but I'm going to do another video to kind of show off some of my stitch markers and some things that I've made, so stay tuned. So, thank you so much for watching, once again, especially if you watched to the end of my crochet ramblings, and I thank you so much for the view, the whole thing. I hope you all stay very safe and have a blessed day. Thank you. Bye.